Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Marilyn Monroe, yes, I do. I have a master class that I have. Can y'all hear me? Okay, hey. All right. Hey, what's up, Cola Mom? How y'all doing? Okay, cool. All right, y'all know how I do my lives. I don't really have a script or anything like that. I get on here once a week to answer a question about you guys that's wanting to get into the logistics field. So it's like a question and answer, a little live. So y'all can go ahead and drop y'all questions if y'all have questions. I think my thing is lagging. Going in and out. Can y'all hear me? It seems like I'm lagging. Y'all go ahead and drop some questions. Okay. Someone said those Amazon rates were high on the post. I got 2 more months before I can, 6 months, I'm going to tap it with you. Yeah, so right now what's going on with Amazon is they have Amazon Prime Day, which is July 11th and 12th. So during Prime Day, of course, we get a surge in the Amazon rates. It's like a little mini peak season for those 2 days, but it usually lasts like about a week and a half on the low board because they still got to get, the products that you ordered out. So we have Prime this year in July, and I believe we have it again in October. So it's twice a year. So even though, a lot of times we wait for Amazon to have peak season, which is November to the end of December, Amazon do have like peak spurts. So right now we're in the middle of a peak spurt, which is, like I said, called Amazon Prime Day. So if you look at all of the lows I posted today, it's they're pretty good. Marilyn Monroe, yes, I do offer mentoring services. Yes, I do. All my services can be linked in my purchased in my bio at boxtruckshawty.com, or click the link in my bio. Yeah. Someone said, "Are you sure you could use my truck that has a railgate?" Yes. If you look at my what's that, Pretty Ricky? If you look at my post with a railgate, all you got to do is basically, it's 2 ways you could do it. You can either, it depends if your Amazon got like that little hook thing at the bottom. You could drop your railgate so you can be flush to the to the dock. Or if it has, the Amazon has that little hook thing that prevents you from pushing the railgate through, then what you would have to do is actually left your railgate out and then back it up onto like the dock area. But if you look at my first Amazon video and you look at the video I posted the other day, we had a railgate. And the reason why we ended up with a railgate is because that was the only truck they had at the time. I believe my second truck was a railgate. And nobody wanted to rent the truck because it had a railgate. But I was determined to figure it out and how to see how I could use that railgate to make some money with Amazon. Someone said, do you have an insurance company that you connected with for some decent insurance? Yes. I have a broker that I use. I don't really actually go to like the direct insurance company. If you go to the direct insurance company, most of the times it's going to be a little bit higher. So I always go through my broker. And for you guys that's also given the mere fact that you rent your trucks, do you govern the amount of miles you do per month that you can be costly? Yes. So with my loads, I don't do far loads. I don't go loads like 200, 300, 400 miles. Like my max is about 230, but on average, my loads are between 140 and 180 miles. So I try not to do like, Amazon, they got loads that leave the East Coast that can go all the way to the West Coast on the load board. So I don't do those loads that's that far because you're right, I am paying per mile with my rental truck. Someone said, I'm currently doing car hauling. Can I add box trucks to my authority or should I create a separate entity for Nick's trucks? Now, you can use your same authority to do that, Renee Smith. Someone says, is it better to rent or buy a box truck when you first started? I always advise people it's better to rent. It depends on your money and your credit. If you got good credit, you can get a fairly new truck. Of course, renting a truck is a little cheaper than purchasing a truck. But I always tell people the reason why I'm pro renting versus owning is if you put your last money down on a truck, let's just say you put $12,000, $15,000 down on a truck, and that's all the money you have. You don't have no money for maintenance. You didn't get a maintenance package with that truck, then definitely rent. Rent, stack up your money, then go purchase a truck. But if you spent your last on a truck to purchase the truck, the first time the truck break down, if you're out of business, that's kind of hustling backwards. So like I tell people, if you don't have $10,000 or $15,000 saved up for maintenance, because the truck is eventually going to break down. And trucks are designed, of course, they're going to break down. You're using them every day. However, like I said, if you don't have that money, I speak to people on a weekly basis that purchase the truck out the gate, but they spent their last. There's a difference if you buy a truck or you finance a truck and then you have, $10,000, $15,000 credit card, line of credit, or just money saved up for maintenance, then that's a different story. Then you can go ahead and buy a truck, but don't spend your last on a truck if you don't have the money for maintenance. So I always tell people, start off renting if you like it. And you'd be surprised. Box trucks is not for everybody. Logistics is not for everybody. Just because somebody else made a lot of money or I make a lot of money in it or you see other people make a lot of money, that don't necessarily mean it's for you. You might hate it. You might not like it. So try it out. If you don't like it, guess what? You can turn that truck back in. Someone says, trying to skip through. Someone said, I activated my DOT 2 years ago and it was deactivated. If I reactivated it, will it show as a new or will it show 2 years age? Because you don't have insurance on it, it's going to show like a complete new authority. So you would actually have to go get insurance all over again and start the aging process all over again, especially if you're trying to do Amazon. Okay, someone said I bought mine, but will rent one too when I have my 6 months in August 3rd. That's good, Pretty Ricky. Like I put that reel up the other day. If you buy a truck, you still can rent a truck. Imagine if you renting a truck and you still making money from this truck. Let's just say you make $200 a night from the truck that you rent. Let's say you own a truck. Fine, you can make more money with that truck because you own it. But now let's just say, for example, you have a rental. And it's $200 a day that you can make. Well, let's just say $150, whatever you make in your market. But let's just say you made $200 a day. That's $200 a day that truck is making. It makes enough to pay for the driver. It makes enough to pay the gas, the insurance, everything that's associated with the expenses. And if you can profit $200 a night, who would want to turn that away? Like, why wouldn't you want an extra $200 a night? That's just like if you walk into the store and you want to scratch off. Yeah, $200 ain't going to save your life. It ain't going to make you rich. But $200 a night, you keep adding $200 a night, that's how you can, make a lot of money, even with owning a truck and renting a truck. Because I look at it, like I said, when I came into the game, I came into the industry thinking like Turo and Airbnb, making money off of somebody else's equipment without the cost of ownership, if that makes sense. Someone said they better get a warranty if they buy one. OMG, yeah, you definitely want a warranty. You definitely, like I said, I keep telling y'all the story about my homeboy. He bought a truck, paid $2,000 1 month. The next month, $4,000. The turbo went out. The next month, like 2 months later, the whole motor went out in the truck. So it was like $19,000 to get the truck fixed. So then you have to rent a truck to get that truck fixed. So, and he didn't have a warranty. So it could be costly. Trust me. Someone says, I need an ebook step-by-step. Well, I have a step-by-step, guys. Good question. You get the best question so far. I'm going to tell you about my services real quick. I offer 30 and 60-minute consultations. If you're thinking about getting into logistics, if you're not sure about where to go, especially when it comes to box truck, book a 30-minute consultation. That's $99. It'll change your life. I answer any question. You don't speak to a VA. You don't speak to an assistant. You speak to me. I'm going to answer your questions. I have an hour for $149. I also have the Ultimate Bundle ebook, which is right now on sale for $249. It comes with my step 1, the step-by-step starter pack guide, the step 2, Amazon Relay, mastering that, and it comes with my step 3, the Box Truck Shawty, the road to dispatching. All 3 of those guys right now is on sale for $249. You can get it at boxtruckshawty.com or go to the link in my bio. And I also have a masterclass that I have. That's August 19th is my next masterclass. That's $9.99. It comes with my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. You can spend $500 to reserve your slot. And then another 2 weeks, pay the other $500. Or if you already bought my ebook, my bundle pack, I'll let you in the class for $750. All you got to do is just send me a link or a text message or a DM. And I'll send you that link, and then you can get in the class for $750. And I also offer 2 and 3 day driver training classes at Amazon. The 2-day, you don't ride with my driver. We teach you everything you need to know at Amazon. When the driver leave, you go back to your hotel. Because I know a lot of people can't do the 3 days. Then I have the 3-day ride along. You learn everything at Amazon. We turn you to tips and tricks on how to not be late. How to manipulate the system a little bit. And everything as if you was going to be a driver for me. And I have that. The 2-day is $350. The 4-day is $400. You would have to come to Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta's a nice place to come visit and have a good time. So those are my services that I offer. Like I said, all my services can be, purchased on boxtruckshawty.com, or you can go to my link in my bio. And if you just want to learn a little bit about, I got YouTube too. I'm on YouTube. I got a lot of free information on YouTube as well, and on TikTok, and now new Threads. Follow me on Threads too. That's new. Someone said, can you make good money weekly renting a truck, and how do you get on with Amazon? Yes, you can make great money. I'm making money right now renting a truck. Like I said, go read my reviews. Go read, because I can make a lot of them. I can tell you all day, but just look at who I produce or who came under me. You know what I'm saying? Go read. Like some people got 5 trucks, some people got 4 trucks. So yes, you can make money with a rental truck. The name of the game with rental trucks is scaling. You're not going to get rich off of one truck. Like I said, $200 a night is not bad. $200 a night times 30, well, that's $6,000 a month. Some people not making that at their 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? That's $60,000 a year. So if you really think about it, well, $72,000 a year. So if you think about it, that is good money, but it ain't gonna make you rich. Now you keep multiplying, you get 2 trucks, 3 trucks, 4 trucks. That's how you make your money. Like I always say in my videos, I don't have to hit a home run with one truck. I don't have to chase that $1,000 load. I don't have to chase that $800 load. All I need after my expenses is $200. $200 a night, and you give me 5 trucks, that's $1,000 a night. I can make my truck run 30 days a month. Not with one driver. I have multiple drivers floating through my trucks. So my trucks are always running to relieve that driver that's off. So that's how my trucks run 30 days a month. So that's $30,000 net profit you can make with a box truck. Some people make a little more. Like my cousin, I ain't gonna say where he's at, but he has 4 trucks. He make more money than I make every night. So I'm not gonna say where he's at because I don't want y'all to go flood the market where he's at. But I have a cousin, he started the end of January, and he has 4 trucks. He never drove a box truck. And he got 4 trucks on the road, and he's killing the game where he's at. Someone said how to get into Amazon. To get into Amazon right now is a 180-day waiting period. That 180 days, I know it deterred a lot of people. It started in March. And in March, a lot of people was like, oh, I don't want to wait 180 days to get on with Amazon. But if you really think about it, what's 180 days? That's 6 months. What you going to be doing in 6 months, especially if you're working a job? I worked 16 years in corporate America. And every year I kept saying, this is my last year. This is my last year. I said that the first year I started working there, that this is my last year. 16 years passed by before I know it, kept saying, this is my last year. This is my last year. However, 6 months will fly by. Think of what New Year's just seemed like it was right around the corner. So 6 months, stop thinking that success come overnight. So if you have to wait 6 months to be able to make a ton of money and have financial freedom, it's definitely worth it. Who don't want to wait 6 months to be rich? Who don't want to make six months to be able to afford to do anything you want to do at the drop of a dime? 6 months? They ain't saying you got to wait 2 years, 3 years. They ain't saying you got to go to college and do 4 years and pay $100,000 in debt. They're saying 6 months. So during that 6 months, you can hit the dad load board. You can actually lease on with somebody else that has an authority. Everybody knows somebody in trucking. Most people will let you lease on with them for 10%. So there's still no excuse for why you're not jumping into Amazon. And there's also a way, like if you get my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide, I have an insurance hack that's in there that can get your insurance down if you don't want to run no loads and wait out the 6 months. So you're looking between $400 and $600 a month. If you can afford that, just sit and let your authority age. That's another option. Like I said, that's offered in my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. And also comes with my broker, my fuel card guy, my ELD, my authority person, my compliance officer. All my referrals is in there. So I have an insurance broker that's familiar with the process if you want to let your insurance wait. If you want your authority age in the background. And also, like a lot of people just feel like, oh, I heard somebody has Progressive, whatever. If you call the insurance company just by yourself, they're going to knock your head off. It's going to be a lot more expensive is if you go through a broker. A broker is somebody that has a relationship with that company and can get your rates down. if that makes sense. So someone said, I just rented one for real. Okay, congratulations. Welcome aboard, bro. Someone said, I'm in Dallas. How do you hire people? Well, I don't hire people. I'm fully booked up right now. I won't be hiring people until the peak season. That's the good thing also about, renting. I can scale up and scale down whenever I want to. So peak season this year, I got 5 trucks running right now. Sometimes I pick up 6, just depends. I plan to have like 10 trucks on the road during peak season. So that's my goal for peak season, to hit 10 trucks. I'll probably get them like the first, second week in November and run them all the way through, the end of the year. If you trying to get on it right now, you can start, get your own authority. It takes 30 days. Roughly, it's 21 days, but it's 21 business days. So you're looking at 30 days. Find you somebody to lease on to. Join my masterclass. My masterclass, I help people lease on or find somebody or pay them up to lease on with somebody. So if you're interested in starting and you don't have nobody to lease on to and you do want to run it, join my masterclass. It's $9.99. Like I said, it comes with my ultimate bundle pack guide. I can find you somebody to lease on to for the first 6 months and hit the ground running. And guess what? You'll be in time right for peak season. You can make a killing during the peak season time. Someone said, I rented 2 trucks from Enterprise and end up paying $4,000 per month on each truck, $2,100 a month for the truck. And I do an average of 14,000 miles a month. As you said, it's not for everyone, but I agree. Yeah, $14,000 a month, 14,000 miles a month is a lot of miles. So yeah, they was killing you on miles. And so when I rented, yeah. So yeah, I don't do nowhere near that amount of miles. You must was doing over the road with Box Truck. Someone says, how can someone with a new DOT get jobs? Grab my dispatching guide. I have a list of carriers in there that work with new authorities. So if you're looking for a new authority, you can definitely grab out of there. But to get you a dispatcher, or like I said, learn how to dispatch. I also have a dispatching guide that I sell by itself that's $49 right now. Someone said, what do you think about hot shots? I'm not real big about hot shots, so I'm not going to lie, sit and say I know a bunch about hot shots. I just know about box trucks and semis. So box trucks is pretty much, what I specialize in. But I know you can make money with hot shots. You can make money in logistics. There's just, there's a lot of money out there in logistics. Someone said, got 2 more months and I'll be at 6 months. I'm going to take the masterclass. That's what's up, Tech General. You go read my reviews, my masterclass. And my masterclass, let me tell you what we cover real quick since we touch on it. My masterclass, like I said, it comes with my ultimate bundle pack guide. I teach y'all everything. It's like an accelerated mentorship from A to Z. It's an interactive class. It's done over Zoom. You get to stop me at every section and we go over questions thoroughly. We go over that. We go over compliance. Not a lot of people talk about the non-sexy part about logistics. The non-sexy part is compliance. Making sure you up and running, making sure your truck is correct, making sure you got the proper documentation so you don't be shut down by FMCA. Hey, so with that being said, like I said, I got shut down for 30 days not following the rules when I first started. So to avoid that, I have a compliance officer that's in my class that we go over that very thoroughly. Not a lot of people talk about the compliance issues of trucking. We only talk about the money, how we make millions or, 100,000. That's what we talk about because it's sexy. You know what I'm saying? But nobody wants to talk about the non-sexy part. So I talk about the non-sexy part. I have a compliance officer in my masterclass. And I also have a CPA that's a part of my masterclass too, because when you're making all of this money, you can make all the money in the world. But if you ain't paying yourself the correct way, you're not paying your taxes the correct way, you're not putting money aside, guess what? Uncle Sam gonna come and take it all. So you definitely want to have your paperwork and your business set up too. Making money is the easy part. Getting the authority, getting the trucks, booking the loads. Anybody can get the money and put it in a bag, but you got to keep the bag. So that's definitely worth it. Like I said, it's $9.99. You can pay $4.99 to reserve your slot. I have limited slots. They always sell out. So don't wait till the last minute. Reserve your slot. Someone said, I purchased the ultimate bundle. It was great. I learned a lot. Thank you, Grinder Jr. Yeah, I try to make it super simple, man. But everybody, especially if you're not really familiar with logistics, I made it from a standpoint of just super simple. Like you can follow it. Like my guide is the guide. It's not a course. You have to, you can't mess up. It's like a map. Go here, turn right, talk to this person. You talk to Ben, all right, come back, go talk to this person. So mine is a guide. I don't even have a course. Mine is not busy work. It's strictly all the steps I took. If you mess up, then it's just on you. It ain't in you, if that makes sense. I couldn't make it no more simpler. Someone said, what's the cost for the training? If you're referring to my 2-day training, I have a 2-day training that's $350. That's done in Atlanta. And like I said, that's 2 days. You do everything at the Amazon facility. You just don't go with the drive overnight. And then I have the 3-day, which is $400, which you do go overnight. Most people don't do the 3 nights. They do 2 of the 3 nights. The third night, they just do the facility training. But that's $400. Someone said, with the rental, do you need scraps and pallet jack? Yes, you do. With the rental, you definitely got to purchase your own pallet jacks, and you do need scraps. But Amazon has a whole bunch of scraps. So if you're looking for scraps, they have them in a bucket. Someone said, Legacy, what's up? What's up, man? How you doing? Legacy Logistics. Let's see, slide on down. Someone said, once you get everything required as far as getting the rental, how long will it take to get started with Amazon? It depends. So if you don't find somebody to lease onto, then it's going to take you 180 days. That Amazon new rules 180 days. But like I said, everybody knows somebody that's in logistics, man. Join my Box Truck Shawty box heads group. I got like 9,400 people in that group. We got carriers looking for people to dispatch for. You got people looking to lease on. So if you're looking, it's not hard to lease on. Join my Facebook group, private group, and I guarantee you can find somebody. Or join my masterclass. In my masterclass, like I said, I help the people who want to get leased on. I help them find somebody to get leased on in my masterclass. I'll pair you with somebody. But the people that I pair you with, they're going to want you to take my masterclass because they're going to make sure that you know and understand how Amazon operates till its fullest. Someone says, Enterprise got me at $640 a month, 20 cents a mile. I want to get it down to $450 to $500 a week, 17 cents a mile. Yeah, they do got you a little bit too high. Like I tell people, anything over $600 a week is kind of too high, and even $600 is too high. I like to be between that $500 and $550 mark a month, and anywhere between 13 and 20 cents a mile. But you definitely need to get them down. That's a little bit too high. Let's see. What length box truck do you need to get started? You need a 26-foot box truck with a lift gate in order to start doing Amazon. Although they do take a 16-foot truck, is listed on there as a cube truck. But it's not a lot of work for the cube truck. So I definitely would, do the 26-foot with box truck. And I've seen people get away with the 24-foot box truck with a lift gate too. Someone, Pretty Ricky said, I can't wait. I have less than a month. Hey, well, guess what? You perfect timing, bro. You right in time for peak season, man. Look at the loads I posted today. Imagine that. That ain't even peak season. Peak season is going to be way higher than that. And then we also got to remember, too, supply and demand. Now, because it's taking more people to get on with Amazon, guess what? Amazon is going to be in a crunch during peak season because we're not going to have as many carriers as we did last year. So that's another good thing, too. Someone said, how do you pay your drivers? I pay my drivers by scale. I have a scale that I pay my drivers on. I don't pay my drivers hourly, or I don't pay them by percentage. Someone says, I live in New York. Nothing going on for Amazon in Brooklyn. I don't know about specifically Brooklyn, but I know Amazon do have loads in New York. I've helped a bunch of people from New York. I know a lot of y'all loads be like in Jersey, Connecticut area. Someone said, what's the reason for the 6 months wait? The reason for the 6 months wait is I believe too many people was coming into Amazon. It was messing up, not picking up loads, just not doing right. So Amazon kind of got in line with everybody else with wanting your authority to age. Like some, when you go into that load board, a lot of them want you to have 90 days. Well, Amazon just got in line with everybody else, if that makes sense. So that's what the 6 months is for. So it's basically saying that from the day you get your DOT and your MC number, you have to have insurance on a truck in order for it to be your authority to be aging. Someone said, bro, they got to keep their authority alive for 6 months. I'm telling you, that's a real challenge. Yeah, it is. It is. Yep, it definitely is. Someone says, so what do you do during the 6 months? Remember, in the 6 months, you can either do the DAT load board. You can do that. You can you can lease on with somebody that you already know. Tap in with somebody. Like I said, join my Facebook Box Truck Shawty Box Sets group. I got 9,000 people in there. And basically, they got people in there looking for people to lease on. They got dispatchers looking for carriers. They got carriers looking for dispatchers. So it's basically like a little networking community where I set up, to tailor around Amazon. And then I also have where you can grab my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. It shows you how to get the insurance hack. It shows you how to pay a lesser amount for your insurance between, I would say on average, between $400 and $600, depending on what state you in. And that way you can just let your authority age. And I have a insurance broker that's familiar with that. Someone to say, can you send the insurance hack to me so I can buy it? It's in my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. What's your name? Notorious J. Yeah, it's in my, just click on my link in my bio and go to my guide. It's the Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. It's $249. It comes with how to do it. It comes with my broker in there that shows you how to do it. And my broker work in pretty much every state too. Someone said, how fast won't you get everything needed to start working with Amazon? That's 6 months, 6 months. Yep, you said and to stop that double broker, right, too. That's another reason why they stopped, to cut out double broker, which is good because double broker was killing the load board. Someone said, I would like to do this after my 9 to 5. I don't know if you really can run it if you're trying to physically drive the truck from 9 to 5 because where I'm from, Amazon, pretty much a lot of the loads are at night, so between 11 and 1 o'clock at night. Although they do have day loads, some places have day loads, but in Atlanta, majority of our loads are done at nighttime. So you would be dog tired if you were trying to get back up and go to work. So when I said I was doing it with a 9 to 5, what I'm talking about is when I started off with a driver. I never drove a box truck. I started off with a driver. I was working a 9 to 5. I hired a driver. For the first, I think on my 3rd week, I felt like I was missing money. So then I got my second truck. I kept my second truck for another 2 or 3 weeks. Then I got my third truck. I kept my 3 trucks for like, I think I grossed up like $300,000 at the time. So maybe like 4 or 5 months because I was learning how to keep the truck running for 7 days. I learned how to rotate my drivers through the trucks to make sure my trucks is running 7 days. Because a lot of people, what they do is they end up getting one truck and then they get another truck, but their first truck is only moving 5 days a week or 6 days a week. Your truck is only making money when when it's moving. So you definitely want to be able to have your truck scheduled and moving for those 7 days. Someone said, what about renting a truck and using their insurance? Is that a good idea? For your first truck, you're going to have your own insurance. In order to get on with Amazon, you have to have your own outside commercial insurance. Someone says, what's the average percentage you think you should charge a person for leasing their authorities? 10% is pretty much average. I mean, you could probably negotiate somebody down a little bit, but on average, I've been seeing it's been pretty much 10%. Like all of the people that I send my people through, they take my master class, they charge 10%. Someone said, can you recommend a company who can do the paperwork for your authority? Did you set up your own authority or did you go through a company? I went through a third party. I would never recommend you trying to do your own authority if you're not familiar with it. Yes, guess what? Once again, grab my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. All of my contacts are in there, all my referrals. My third party contact, she charges $650 to do your authority. And that's, you know what I'm saying, she covers everything. Do it from your MC, your DOT, your BOC3, your UCR. Like I said, it's somebody on YouTube that people are watching. They're going to this website, and I guess they are walking you through it. However, whatever they're checking doesn't work for Amazon because on a weekly basis, I speak to somebody that did their authority. When they did get the chance to apply to Amazon or they 6 months, it's something that's wrong with their authority. I don't know if it's property or whatever it is, household goods. It's something that's being checked on there that's not working. I'm not familiar with authorities at all. Anything I'm not good at, I always delegate out. I don't even mess with it at all. Just like taxes. I don't like doing taxes. I ain't going to try to do my own taxes. I'm going to always hire an expert in that field. Someone said, do you mentor? I'm not having an actual mentor class right now, but I do mentor. I have a master class that's August 19th that you guys can join. It's like a mini mentorship. You'll learn any and everything you need. It's from 12 to 5. We go over every single thing that you need to get up and running and stay successful with box trucks. Somebody says the compliance in the Ultimate Bundle Pack. My compliance officer is in there, but not the whole what you need for compliance. That's in my master class. If we was to put that in there, man, my guide would be like too long. And on top of that, if you're just reading it, it's still going to be hard to understand. So this class, my compliance officer, my masterclass actually teaches it. We have slides. We go through everything, show you what you need. And then when you're done, if you need to reach her and contact to my compliance officer. You have contact. You can contact her, and she'll make sure everything is up and right. She'll show you everything. And then when you want to lease on, we also have the lease on contract and stuff like that when you lease it on to a third party. Yep, sounds good. Cool. Someone said, in your guide, do you recommend a tax strategist? Yes, not in my guide, but in my master class, I have a CPA that's in my class that will show you how to set up your accounts the correct way. She offers services, so make sure that your company's structured right, because when you're making enough money, you might have to switch to a corporation. You got to pay yourself a salary. So it just depends on how much money you're making. Someone said, when is the next masterclass? Then good question. That's the best question you asked all night. I'm just messing with you. Grind Jr. The next masterclass is August 19th. Is at 12 o'clock. Our last class started at 12 and we ended at 5:30. So we give you at 2 o'clock, we give you like a 30-minute break. But like I said, man, read my reviews. It's a great class. I guarantee you won't leave out of there not knowing, you won't know everything you need to know. Someone said, what's going on? Hey, what's up, St. Patrick? How you doing, bro? Someone said, I purchased the guide. Can I join the Facebook group? Yeah, you can join the Facebook group. It's Box Truck Shawty. Box says, if you go to my link in my bio and scroll down, you will see it said Box Truck Shawty's private Facebook group. You just click on that and it'll take you directly to the page so you can request to join. Someone said, can you pair someone in Miami? When you leasing on to somebody, it doesn't matter where you at. So you can be in Miami and lease on to somebody that's in Georgia. So yeah, it doesn't matter where you at. If you join the class, I could definitely pair you. Someone said, my God, $1 million knowledge. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Someone says, I have the ultimate bundle package. Would that help me with finding a leaser? What if that takes 180? What are you referring to? The 180 days is to get on with Amazon. Someone said, well, if you have the bundle pack guide, what I'm saying is if you have the bundle pack guide, I will let you join the masterclass for $750. So if you bought my bundle pack guide, you don't have to pay the $999. Once you complete the class, then I can pair you with one of my business partners so you can lease on. My business partner is not going to take anybody to lease on with him. He wants to make sure that you've been properly trained and you understand how Amazon works. He don't want to go through having to train you on how to load board work and all of that. So in my masterclass, we go over the load board. We go over the DAT load board. We go over how to find a good load, what's a good load, how to read the load board, how to scale, how to find drivers, the driver application, what the drivers need, how do I find a good drivers? We go over every single thing. It's like a accelerated mentorship class. Someone said, and like I said, we actually look at the load board. You get to ask me questions. We pull up the load board. I said, look, this is how you read this. This is what this is. This is how I do my loads. We go over poster truck. We go over everything pertaining to Amazon Relay. Someone said, do you got a hack to get the rentals for Enterprise cheaper than I'm paying? Yes, I do. Yes. Book a consultation with me. I can show you how to get it cheaper. Someone said, M-Drop is good to get on with. I never heard of M-Drop. Nicole Moore said, thank you. Someone said that Dad has insurance for you. Is that true? Nah, the order to do that low, but you're still going to have to have your own commercial insurance. Someone said, how hard is it to get one truck insured for under $1,000? Under $1,000, if you're in North Carolina, is the only place I've seen people be able to get insurance for under $1,000. I spoke to a couple people in North Carolina. They got the cheapest insurance. Like when I first started, my insurance, the first time when I first started was $1,375 a truck. My second year, which not really my second year, but my first year renewing, it dropped down to $1,075 a truck. And then this year, when I renewed in April, it dropped down to $741 a truck. So it just depends on what city and state you in and all of that stuff. But I know North Carolina has the cheapest. And I've met a couple people that had like $1,000 in Georgia. So it says the DAT load board free or you have to pay each month. The DAT load board, you have to pay, I think it's like 40 something bucks for Trucker's Edge. It's not expensive though. I mean, they have different plans that go up that offer more services, but with the basic one, you can pretty much, do the same thing. And also in my masterclass, I show you how to use the DAT load board in conjunction with the Amazon load board. And then that's also in my the dispatching guide for 49 bucks. Yolanda said, dropping gems. Thank you, Yolanda. Thank you. Someone says, how much will insurance be if someone has 10 points on their license? I don't know how the point system works, but if the 10 points is a lot, because you know what I'm saying, I don't know if it's a lot or it's a little. Your insurance is going to be pretty high if you have speeding tickets, but you could do things like add your driver, add a family member to your policy to get it a little bit lower. So there's little ways around trying to maneuver. And my insurance broker is very familiar with trying to get you down to the best rate. Like you can tell him he'll add somebody, he'll tell you what it is. He'll take somebody off. He'll tell you might have to, move your business to another state or stuff like that, or your address to your authorities. A bunch of little ways and stuff like that. Someone said, if I don't know, I delegate. Me too. If I don't know, I delegate. I don't have time. A lot of people like to do the YouTube University and trial and error. Time is money. I don't have time to make the same mistakes that somebody else already did. And that's why I offer my services. Like, you either going to pay for the information in the beginning, a little, or you're going to pay a lot in the back end. That's just life. You can, I get haggled a lot with why I sell information or this, and that. You paying for my mistakes. I done made every mistake you can name when it comes to Amazon Relay. And I don't think nobody has booked more loads and made more money with a box truck with Amazon than me. So I know all the tips and tricks. I know what's going to work with Amazon. I know what's not going to work. So why spend 2 years? I've been doing it 2.5 years. Why would you want to go through all of the learning curves of all the mistakes I made in 2.5 years? When you can just tap it with me, either do a consultation, join my masterclass, get my ultimate bundle pack guide, and you already starting at the head of the class. So yeah, paying for the information is definitely key. Someone says there's a difference between authority and insurance. If you lease on to someone's authority, are you on their insurance or you have to have your own to age? Good question. Yes, so you have to have your own insurance, but some people do allow you to add you to the insurance. But if they add you to their insurance and you leased on under them, your authority is never going to be aging in the background. So that is a good question. But you can't have your own insurance and let your authority age. Someone says, I'm looking to rent Penske, talking about, as soon as I see the word Penske, I was going to say, I already knew what your question was going to be. $900 weekly and 10 cents a mile. Is that too much for the rental company that you can give me? Yes, Penske is sky high. I don't even deal with Penske anymore. Penske severed ties with Amazon back when I first started. My first truck was with Budget, and then my second truck was with Penske. I was paying Penske $4.15 a week per truck and 10 cents a mile. They had awesome rates. And then Penske severed ties with Amazon, and then they started going up to like crazy rates, $700-800. And then that's when I jumped on to Ryder. But yeah, I don't mess with Penske. That's why Penske always have trucks. Yeah. DeZigo, hey, what's up? Someone said, okay, cool. I screwed up and bought 3 trucks, so I'm joining the class for sure. You ain't screw up. If you still got them trucks, bro, hey, the best lesson's a bought lesson. You ain't screwed up yet because you still got the time and the information to be able to change it. So join the class. I'll get you straight. I'll definitely get you up and running. Someone said, what do you think about running a semi-truck on Amazon Relay? I think the semis is where it's at, to be honest with you. If you got semis with Amazon, the course, let me give you an example. Let's just say Amazon got 100 loads on a load board. I would say 70 of them is probably for semis. Then another 20 of them is for box trucks, or 25. About 25. And then the little 5% is probably for like cube trucks. But yeah, semis, they always got loads. You can get a load going and coming with a semi. Someone said, can you lease onto someone's authority that does tractor trailers? Yeah, your authority is your authority. So when you have an authority, you can do box trucks, hot shots, anything. You can just update your authority to reflect that. But yeah, you can run box trucks and semis on the same authority. Someone said, my uncle has an authority used with 53s. If I lease on his authority, should I be good? Yes, you will be good. If he's been a 6 months, yes. So that's what, like I said, a lot of people don't understand that everybody knows somebody that got a trucking company that you can lease on to. It's not that hard. Trust me. I done helped plenty of people lease on. Someone said, do you recommend someone with points on their license to do box truck? Like I said, it just depends on your insurance quote. I can't say if you can. I know they don't discriminate. I've spoken or helped people that had a couple tickets on theirs, and they're still able to do it. So I would at least get a quote to see where it's at. You might if you're the person that hasn't and want to drive it, you might not just hire a driver and do the work for you. Like, remember, I never drove a box truck. Never. I drove a box truck one time from one side across the street to the next side of the street. I make a shitload of money without driving a truck. So you can do that too. And remember, you don't have to be where your truck is at. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. You can put a truck in Houston. I can put a truck in LA. I can put a truck anywhere. Well, I see, if you look at the load boy, you saw them high paying loads today. Guess what? You can put a truck there at the drop of a dime. Someone said, I'm an Amazon driver and wanted to start my own DSP, but would like to do this. Yeah. So yeah, DSP is a little bit different. But yeah, you I think you would probably like Amazon Relay a little better than DSP, but I'm not deterring you from DSP. DSP, I spoke to a couple people that do DSP. Thank you for the information. It's very much appreciated. Thank you, Ms. O'Free. Yeah, Ms. O'Free. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Someone said, my uncle has an active authority used with 50. Oh, yeah, I already answered that question. I think I'm going back up. I'm going to say. Someone said, time is cash. Most definitely, bro. Time is definitely cash. And having a mentor or somebody that can explain it to you is priceless. Everything I've ever done, I've always had somebody to show me the ropes. I don't never want to be the first person to travel down the road. That don't impress me. I don't want to get my head knocked off, bumped up. When you see a lot of these people that's talking trash about the logistics ain't paying, you can't make no money. Those people, I hate to say it, but they're too cheap to invest in the information. If you see somebody doing something that you want to do, tap in with that person. You ain't got to follow 5 people that's doing the same thing. Follow one, tap in. Whichever one you like the best, even if it's not me, find you somebody and tap in with that person and follow that person's blueprint. That person is successful in that business for a reason. Follow their steps. It's simple. It's just that simple. You want to be successful? I forgot who said it. Follow somebody that's been successful footsteps. And that's the quickest and easiest way to be successful. We have to get out of the mindset that we don't want to pay for information. We pay to go to college. We pay to go to CDL school. We pay to be a plumber, electrician. We pay for everything else, but yet we don't want to pay for the information to better ourselves. You know what I'm saying? If they had a school, a box truck university, like a CDL, then guess what? Y'all have been paying $10,000 just to get this information. But a lot of people just don't want to pay because it's a person. And they're like, oh, I'm not paying this person. Pride will kill you in the long run. So you cannot be prideful and not tap in with somebody or have like, I don't want to tap in this person's this, blah, blah, blah. Tap in with the person. Like I said, even if it's not me, get yourself a mentor. You know, I'm big on finding a mentor, finding somebody to follow the steps. Like even if you looked at yesterday when I posted my the house that I flipped, literally in 2018, I posted my first house. I made $176,000 flipping that house. Y'all gonna hear me keep talking about it. The reason why I talk about it is there's no way I would have been able to do it without a mentor. I had a mentor on my house, my first house when I started. I would have never been able to be that successful flipping a house without a mentor. I'm not going to go in there and be bumping my head around. Now, when you get a mentor, you absorb it. You become like a sponge. You learn in everything that you can. You mimic everything they do. Sometimes you might have to tweak a little bit or something, but at the end of the day, they're going to show you the ropes. So grab yourself a mentor, even if it's not me. Someone said, let me go back up. I missed a whole bunch of questions. Let's see. Someone said, do you have workers' and compensation on your workers? Nope, you don't need workers' compensation, even though the website says that you don't need it. How much money do you think you can make monthly with a semi on Amazon? I don't know, to be honest with you. The semis, I can imagine if they're paying way more than a box truck, so probably double what we making. Someone said, can you repeat what is an acceptable rental rate and mileage? Was it $500 a week and 20 cents a mile? Yes. So anything between, be honest with you, $450 is the cheapest I've seen somebody get down in the new times. I pay $440, but some people I've seen, the cheapest I've seen in new times is $450. However, on average, it's usually between $500 and $525 a week is pretty good. Anything over 600 is kind of too high, and between 13 and 20 cents a mile is what you don't want to be paying over. Someone said, is it hard even getting $2 a mile consistently on the DAT low board? Yeah, the DAT is a little bit different. That's why I'm not a big DAT advocate. You know what I'm saying? Some people like the DAT. I only use the DAT, like it depends on what time my drivers go out. If they at a certain location at a certain time, then I use the DAT to get them back home. However, the DAT is not my bread and butter. That's why I'm an advocate for Amazon. Amazon. With Amazon, you don't have to worry about a dispatcher. You don't have to worry about factoring. You don't have to worry about no paperwork. You don't have to worry about none of that. You book a load with Amazon. This we cover in the masterclass. We try to book loads with the DAT load board and Amazon. When you book a load, you automatically have the load. You ain't got to talk to a broker. You don't have to talk to nobody. You don't have to fill out no paperwork, no carrier packets, or none of that. It's instantly your load. When it's time to get paid, you don't have to submit nothing to Amazon. Amazon automatically pay you like a direct deposit every single week. So that's why I say the simplicity of Amazon is like crazy. It's like, that's why I was able to work a job, a 9-to-5, and run my whole entire company from my cell phone. So that's why I love Amazon Relay. Someone says, does Amazon require the 180-day rule? Yes, they do. DSP suck. I used to work for DSP. I ain't gonna say DSP sucks because somebody making money with DSP is just too much work for me. I don't want to do it. It's too much work. Yeah, I had thought about it, but DSP is a little bit different. I ain't want to be doing all of that. Someone said, what do you think about Selectus load board? I'm not really familiar with Selectus load board, but I heard it's pretty good. I know it's pricey, but like I said, I'm not big on the other load boards. Someone said, God bless you, bro. Thanks for sharing your wealth of knowledge. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tapping in with me. I try to go live, like once a week, once every 2 weeks to give back to you guys, to give you guys some of the information that, I know a lot of people, this is a big time or a big investment. And I know a lot of you guys are on here probably either looking for a second stream of income, you're looking to retire from your job, or whatever, looking to leave your kids something, or, leave generational wealth. I've always been an entrepreneurial spirit type person, even with, like I say, with real estate. That's my real passion. I was helping people flip houses, helping people wholesale houses. I like to give back. So I give back on here, even though I charge if you want my information and my time, because it's my time and my information. But however, I do like to get on here and give back to you guys and help you guys, answer some questions, because I know a lot of y'all are on the fence. And a lot of y'all have so much negative talk about Amazon. A lot of people are like, why you don't talk bad about Amazon? That's like looking to gift horse in the mouth. Amazon allowed me to retire from 16 years of my company, made me have a lot of money. Why would I talk bad about them? You know what I'm saying? What's bad? I get to sit home every day. I get to chill. I don't have to work. Every day I wake up, my money's in my bank account on Friday. I get to travel. I get to buy whatever I want at the drop of a dime. Why would I complain? That's being ungrateful. Everybody already got, the people that fail with Amazon, they already got enough negative to say about Amazon. So I let them continue to be negative. And the reason why, like I said, the reason why they're negative is because they never learned how Amazon operate. They never tapped in with me. They never tapped in with nobody to figure out how it operates. And if you don't tap in, just think about it. Use common sense. If you have a job, if somebody came into your job tomorrow trying to do your job, and let's just say you've been there for 2 years, do you think they're going to be able to do your job with no training by just looking at some YouTube videos? No. So why do you think or expect to be successful like me or anybody else you see successful without the proper training? That's just the way the world works. When I started with Amazon, I didn't fall out of the sky. Just this thing just fill out a thing. Yeah, I had a mentor when I first started with Amazon. That's why I was able to be successful with Amazon. I wouldn't have been able to do it by myself. I'm just going to be honest. Someone said, do you think $500 a week can be found in New York? Yes, it can be. Yep. Someone said, I've been in the game. I've been in the game 2 years now with one truck, and I'm trying to scale. If you own your truck, bro, definitely you can start off with renting. Renting is the quickest way to scale. And we about to come up on peak season. And if you're already doing Amazon, bro, you can start letting people lease on. Like, there's a lot of ways. I know somebody right now that's just letting people lease on. He hopped up out of the truck. He's making so much money from letting people lease on to him that he hopped up out of the truck, and he was an advocate for driving that truck. So it's so many ways that you can make, money with Amazon, or just logistics, period. It don't even have to be Amazon. Someone said, I used to do 200 stops on one day. Yeah, I believe you. That Amazon DSP is a monster. It is. There's a lot of stop scans and drops and all of that stuff. Yeah, that's a lot. Someone says, thanks for the info, bro. 100. Thanks, Dizzy. Thank you. But I'm not going to hold y'all guys too long. I usually try to get off air in an hour. Huncho, what's up, bro? I see you. I know you coming. That's one of my guys that been following me for a minute. Always, chatting with me. So what's the main reason people fail with Amazon? That's a good question. I always say that's one of the best questions all night. The number one reason why people fail with Amazon is because they properly fail to educate themselves. They don't know that Amazon have their own system, their own metrics. They used to over the road. They don't understand that if Amazon says you got to be there at 2:31, you got to be there at 2:31. They don't understand that you can't book loads reject them. They don't know how to use the app. They don't know how to load the truck. They fail because they don't understand Amazon. If you don't understand Amazon, just like I was saying about your job, if you expect to walk into Amazon blind in the first 3 loads and you mess up something, you already killed your store coming into the score coming into the gate. So now you're playing catch up. So not too many people can get a bad score coming in Amazon, especially with a rental, and survive. So if you don't have the correct information, they fail because of that. Anybody that you see that talk crap or a lot of trash about Amazon, ask them what their score was. Ask them how many loads they did. And I guarantee they didn't do a lot. I guarantee you they didn't buy my guide. They ain't tap in. They ain't even do a consultation. A $99 consultation will change everything in your business and your company by just booking. If you're already up and running, you need some help, just book a consultation. You mean to tell me you ain't got $99? Once you break $100 at the grocery store, whatever, that $100 is gone. You know what I'm saying? So spend that money, invest in yourself. I got like cheap services. My service is not even that expensive. Someone I had an awesome sitting with Shakira today. Great thing and well underway. Thanks you again all. So you must be was in my masterclass. So see Shakira, she's the CPA that's in my class. Thank you, Kiyoki. Thank you. So yeah, that's the person that gets you right with the taxes on your box truck. Like I said, you can make a lot of money. I don't want to put my business out there, but I made too much money one year and I had to go buy cars. So for tax write-off purposes, I hope the IRS ain't on here listening. But at the end of the day, that's a problem to have. Like you make so much money that you got to write some stuff off. You just have to. So at the end of the day, she got me set up now right. So where you paying your taxes or you putting yourself on a salary. And if you're making a lot of money, you got to pay yourself a reasonable salary. And that's a good thing to be able to have your company make a lot of money and you can turn around and just pay yourself a salary. Just sit at home and do what you do all day or do what you love to do all day. That's dope. Someone says, Masterclass was on point this Saturday. My brothers and sisters, Jabbar team is extremely knowledgeable and answer all questions. Get in that August class if you are for real about getting in. Thank you. Motion said, yeah, that's one of my boxes that was in my class. So I'm trying to tell y'all, the master class, you ain't gonna get this information nowhere else. We thoroughly help you. We go over all your questions. We answer everything that you need to know. You shouldn't leave that blind. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Daryl. Thank you. I didn't even know you was on my live. Someone says, I have an A+ with Amazon. Why Amazon lows in Florida are so low compared to other states? I don't know. Florida is just weird. The only thing I know about Florida is that if you're in the Fort Myers area, the Orlando area, Jacksonville, or Tampa, you gotta use your poster truck. Those are the 4 areas that I'm familiar with. But Florida is just weird when it comes to freight, period. Someone said, how do you sign up for Amazon Relay? You got to go to AmazonRelay.com, but there's some steps you got to take. So the quickest way to sign up with Amazon Relay is to get the information that you need to even get you to Amazon. Someone says, there's an age restriction for Amazon Relay? Nope. Someone said, how much is the master class? The master class, let me go over this real quick. So I'm going to let y'all go. It's almost been an hour. I have 30-minute and 60-minute consultation. 30 minutes is $99 if you're just curious and don't know what you need to know, or you got some questions, or you stuck with something. Insurance, authority, you can call me, ask me for that. $99. 30 minutes, $149 for an hour. I have the ultimate bundle pack guide, which is all 3 of my guides. The step-by-step starter pack guide, the step 2 rookie Amazon playbook, show you mastering Amazon, show you how to scale your truck, scale your company, how to get a rental discount, all of that stuff. And then I have the step 3 Box Truck Shawty, the road to dispatching, which covers the DAT load board and Amazon combined. That's $249. Or you can join my masterclass. My next masterclass is on August 19th, Saturday. It starts at 12 p.m. Eastern, and it's about 5 hours. We do have a little short 30-minute recess in between that time, but it's me on there. I show you how to go over we go over everything with Amazon. After that, I have my compliance officer. Then after that, I have my dispatch person that shows you how to dispatch with the DAT. Then I also have my my CPA that she also owns a trucking company, and she came up under me. So she has a CPA and she has her own trucker, so she knows what to write out, what not to write out, and how to set up your company. But like I said, we cover everything that you need to know, and it's $9.99. You can reserve one of your slots for $4.99, and then in another 2 weeks, pay the other $4.99. If you already have a bundle pack, you have my ultimate bundle pack guide, I will let you in this class for $750. $750, you can still pay half and pay the other half in 2 weeks. All you got to do is send me a DM or email, say, hey, I'm interested, send me the link. and you'll be up and running. So that's my master class. Like I said, it's August 19th. Go read my reviews. It's something that you don't want to miss. It's like an accelerated master class. And also for the people in there that's wanting to be paired with somebody that to lease on, I can find you somebody to lease on. Yeah. Someone says, shout out to Latasha for helping me set up my authority. She is great and helpful along with the process. We'll be done and ready soon. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'll make sure I tell her. Someone said, who is that? Motion Darrell. Motion Darrell request to be on your live. Okay, yeah, let me let you on real quick. Darrell, send another request. Oh, there it goes. Pop. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up, brother? How you guys doing tonight?
I'm all right. I'm all right. How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. I just want to get on and say, I don't know if everybody else can hear me, but just to get on and let everybody know how that class was Saturday. I mean, it was some excellent information. So
Thank you.
yes, if you guys got any questions, man, Jabbar is the man. I mean, with the stuff that he's got going on, man, it's fail proof. It's fail proof. As long as you guys just listen to what he got to put out and just do what he's saying, man, I'm telling you, it's some excellent stuff. It's gonna happen if you just stay motivated and just do what you got to do, and man, y'all will be good.
Thank you. See, I really appreciate that, bro. I didn't even know you was on this live. But yeah, I really do, man. That class, like I'm trying to tell him, man, it's information. You ain't gonna really get that information nowhere else, like especially for this price point. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
exactly.
And then once you get up and running, man, I want you to come to, when you get started, I want you to definitely come to my meet and greets and everything. You go, like, I always try to pour into, especially the people in my master class, because I want y'all to be successful, because if y'all successful, that makes me look good. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
thank you. I really appreciate you coming on, live. This is my first time ever having somebody on my live.
Yeah, I just want to let everybody know, man, that you are the truth. So if you got any doubt, I'm telling you guys, there's no doubt. He's for real what he's doing. So if you got any questions, man, just get the questions. Like I said, his team is extremely knowledgeable, and man, it's just on point. I just can't wait till my authority gets active, and I will, like you say, I'll see you at the top.
Okay, bro, most definitely. Thank you for coming on.
All right, Jabbar.
All
Appreciate
right.
you.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That was dope. I didn't even know he was jumping on. But yeah. What's up, Pat? I ain't seen you in a while. How you doing, bro? That's one of my day ones too. Been rocking with me from day one. So like I said, and y'all heard it from somebody that's actually in the class, man. Grab that master class. If you're serious about it, as a tax write-off, jump into that class. Like I said, I got limited slots. Every month is going to sell out. So go ahead and grab that class. I'm going to let you guys go. I'll probably do another live next week or whatever. But as my slogan say, I hope to see you guys at the top. For my services, boxtruckshawty.com. See y'all later. Take care.